goes back to talking to her ladyship, and you notice that her ladyship has very pink cheeks, and her hat is quite askew at this stage, and she's even more loudly talking to Kilcuddy. She's like, "Oh yes, I'm very impressed with your performance, Kilcuddy. If only more people, we could let in on the old, you know what I mean." And he's like, yes, my lady, yes. Remember discretioncy. And she's like, "Oh, pish posh." And when she does that, she falls back a bit. And some stuff comes out of her glass, and a servant wearily walks over and fills it up again. Okay.
Imagine their arms getting tired from pouring.
Yeah. Temperance, you're going up to this
yes.
stern lady. Okay. Were you looking for an opportunity when she might be having a laugh or something?
Yeah, just when cause she's talking to a gentleman, is she not?
Yes, she is.
So I just do that thing where you sort of half eavesdrop on a conversation, and then as soon as one of them says, "And then I said to the fellow, you should have seen the other dog," and then I'll go, "Oh!"
Yeah. Well, it seems like the longer you stand there, the less likely there's going to be any laughter at all. Because this woman is talking to this guy, and she's like, "It's just preposterous at the moment, I swear. This whole business with the Kilcuddy and the whale oil business, it's just unsustainable. You look at the figures here, it's just been shown. Clearly there are not enough whales to sustain this industry. We need to find more ways of finding power, you understand me?" And the guy's like, yes. And she's like, "If only they would listen to me, if only the Empress would listen to me and hear my pleas. Because there are more sustainable ways of finding power, you understand? Solar power is a new thing. Nobody's talking about that. No. Whale oil." She's just going on like that.
Whilst I've been fiddling with this power source, which I'm sure we'll get to in a second, but there's definitely a few times where I've jabbed something and the lights have flickered a little bit, and I think that might have happened at the same time.
Excellent. Okay, I will interject and say, "Oh, are you in oil?"
She stops and looks at you. Says, "No, I just test the stuff. It is frankly immoral the way they obtain it. And, oh, god damn it, if they only would listen to my ideas, I could change and revolutionize the science around here. But it's all about Sokolov. That old man who everyone wants to listen to. Everyone loves him.
Good old
Well,
Sokolov.
what about the time for a new scientist to step up to the block?"
My goodness, my friend Barold wouldn't like to hear you talking like that.
Ben Barold is probably
Yes, big Sokolov fan. I shall talk boldly again,
Okay.
and sort of repeat and say it's interesting because my family my dad's come into a bit of money from investments and whatnot, and the folks are looking to invest in new enterprises. Are you saying that Mr. Kilcuddy's figures are unsustainable or incorrect somehow?
Okay, so I'm going to say this is difficulty of 1. Okay. And you're talking...
Oh no. I need a 10. I got an 11 and a 17.
Oh dear.
Is a difficulty of 1?
Yeah, so I need...
Could I help out Temperance this time? As the conversation has died down, I might as well have drifted away.
It's mostly the case if everyone else is not talking, it's mostly just her ladyship going off on one.
If I drift across, kind of put off by, Kilcuddy's complete rejection of my brilliant offer. I'll walk across to where Temperance is and kind of chime in and be like, "Oh, are you're finding a way to spend your family's investment? That's wonderful." And kind of back up what Temperance is saying.
Okay. How are
And
you
then-
doing this?
I probably talk boldly because I think like quite kind of, I'm not being forceful about it, but I'm kind of saying it very loudly, very enthusiastically, and being like, speaking directly to the person Temperance is talking to and being like, "This is an absolutely fantastic deal. You shouldn't let it go by."
Okay. Okay, so that will be 11.
Okay, I got one die.
Yep.
It's a 6.
Actually, I realised that not to put a damper on things, but you can't. I realise you can't assist if the person. Who you're
Oh,
assisting
I need
has
to get at
failed.
least one success.
Oh, of course,
okay,
yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
Sorry. Yeah, you come over and she's like, I don't think you understand, my dear. I'm not selling anything. I'm a scientist. I'm talking to this gentleman about the whale oil industry. This Kilcuddy, I've heard rumours that, well, all other oil business owners are now running quite afoul, and it seems like our supply of whales around here it's just not sustainable. And she reaches her hand over to you, as if like to offer to shake. She says, "Dr. Genevieve Basque, scientist, specifically on energy production. I hope to come here to change a few hearts and minds regarding the whale oil industry. Unfortunately, it seems I've found a bunch of sympathizers and well, certainly people kissing the toes of her ladyship, if you know what I mean. There's something going on between those two. They know something."
I'd say more like sucking the toes of her ladyship.
Genevieve, looks a little bit abashed, but chuckles a little bit. And goes, "Well, some might say that." And the guy who she's been talking to is like, "Are we gonna go out at all?" Or and she's just like, "No, go away." And he's just, "Okay." Just hangs his head and walks away. And she turns to you now and says, "I really can't believe he was talking to me all that time just so he could ask me out." What a waste of time this is.
Is there any commotion because there's been a fight or
I mean, yeah, definitely at this stage you can hear noises of shouts and like a few, raised voices, definitely. And people are like turning around in the room. And then you hear like the sound of a body just go prom on the ground. And everyone's going, "Oh, hi." And they all, seemingly as one, get up and start walking out the entertainment room door to work out what's going on, what's the hubbub. And everyone except for her ladyship, who seems to be unable to lift herself out of the chair at this stage. And she sort of sat there going, "Oh, where are you all going?" Do you want to follow, or do you want to do something else?
I think we'll stay... Well, Elijah at least will stay where she is.
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Okay. I'm going to pop back to Barry. Barry, what's going on?
So, during all of this, a few things have happened. So, using this sort of power conductor that's way old, I'm assuming it's kind of like there is some kind of network in the house, which is so it's
they're all connected, but essentially they power. So
this one is mainly concerned with the kitchen stuff.
Mostly concerned, each unit is concerned with whatever it's powering.
What I'm essentially going to try and do is, so I'm an inventor, so I'm going to use my Tinker's kit, and then some of the maybe the discarded whale oil cartridges and stuff of material, I'm going to create some kind of implement that sort of like overloads the system and just completely shorts all the power in the house. So I'm probably going to... so I've got a talent called Pushing the Boundaries of Progress, where when I attempt to tinker cleverly to design or construct a new device or machine, and I buy 1 or more d20s by adding to chaos, you may also reduce the difficulty of the test by 1 to a minimum of 0. So I'm going to do that.
You're pushing up the chaos to invent a spilled drink.
Okay.
No, it would short the kitchen, but I'm going to make this thing short the whole building.
Okay.
So, I mean, by doing that...
Drink.
So what essentially the situation is going to be, you're giving me chaos by using this talent, but also what you're doing is creating chaos as well.
Yeah.
Because essentially, chaos is literally where you draw huge attention to yourself or do things that are, immoral. So let's just say you're pushing the chaos up by up to 5. So I now have 5 chaos I can use.
Sounds good.
However,
right, you are
so high in the first place.
Wow. Okay, so what exactly? You're just trying to short circuit. Are you inventing something to short circuit, or? Yeah,
I'm going to tinker cleverly. I'm going to use engineering to basically I'm essentially using the power unit that already exists, but
so I'm going to say
I'm reworking it into something that's going to blow up everything else in the... Not blow up, but completely short everything else in the house.
So
I could blow them up. That would be fun.
Say, if you were attempting to do it for just the kitchen, it would have been a challenge rating of 2.
Yeah.
However, you're trying to do it for the whole house.
Cool.
Which is a different matter entirely. Which I'm going to say is going to be, if I can find my stuff. Okay. I'm gonna say it's like a 3.
Okay. So my
reduced
talent
it by
will reduce
1.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that post reduction, or is that... So is it now a 2 or is it a 3 after I've already reduced it by 1?
It's now a 2. It was a 3.
And I've got 3 dice.
Okay.
And I'm critting on a 5 or lower.
Yep.
And I need to get... I'm tinkering cleverly, so I need an 11 or lower. This is my one big roll. That's a fail. That's a success. And then my third die is a fail. Cool.
You failed.
God damn it. I rolled 2 19s and a 4.
No.
The one thing I wanted to do. Oh well.
Right, okay.
I think I spill all my pickled eggs on it.
That wasn't the plan.
So what you can do is you can give me chaos instead of taking a negative truth. But your chaos is already at 5.
Right.
And if stuff gets really rough, I can use that.
Is there some kind of upper limit of chaos that we should be avoiding, or is it just a seemingly infinite number that it could be?
I mean, you're just giving me more stuff to work with the work potentially against you.
I say do it, Wheels.
Yeah, sure. Have some more chaos, and then I'll try again later.
Okay. So you're now on 7 chaos.
Sounds good.
Okay, so...
For now.
So it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say it short circuits the electricity in the kitchen.
Okay.
So what happens is you're trying to plug your thing in. You're like, oh yeah, this is going to be serious stuff. And then you can sort of hear a high pitch like, and you suddenly realise, oh no, there's something slightly wrong with this invention. And it starts like crackling, buzzing a bit. Are you staying near it, or are you gonna clear away?
Given my experience in things that blow it up in my face, is this giving me those kind of vibes?
I mean, there's definitely something's going to happen. You know that. Like, you don't know what the scale it's going to be because you're expecting it to do the whole house.
Yeah, okay. I think I sort of stand because I'm expecting it to work, right? So I stand up, and I sort of like walk over to my toolbox to get some more stuff, but I'm actually just distancing myself in case something goes wrong.
The sound suddenly starts getting quite louder, and the chef like turns around and go, "What the hell is?" And as they're saying that, it just go, and like all the power in the kitchen just suddenly goes out.
I start swearing incredibly loudly, like, "No, you piss flaps!"
Piss flaps?
Yeah, and then I just bolt over and start like smacking it and like pretending like I'm trying to fix it again, as if like I was halfway through and it shorted, when in actual fact I've caused it.
As soon as the lights have gone out, you just hear a bong, because like you suspect someone has just tripped over and spilt or like dropped an enormous pot, and you hear, "Oh god!" and there's sizzling going on. It's just pandemonium in here right now. And from upstairs, from where you are, Gris, you can hear down the steps into the kitchen. You can hear like the commotion going on. Like there is now something happening in the kitchen.
I mean, it sounds like something probably needs punching. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to be of any use in the entertainment room, so I'm going to just follow the sound of the commotion.
Okay. Okay, so you walk through the foyer, where at this point, the guards that have been standing there are now, like, having heard all the noise, they're now sort of going out, like, walking around this level, and one of them walks past you into the room you've just been and be like, "Oh my goodness, sir, you okay?" Clearly going up to the guy you just punched. And another one is like talking to another guard going, "What's going on in the kitchen?" And you basically walk through the foyer into the other room, which seems to be some sort of game room. And you see the stairs going down into the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pitch black down there. And like the people sat in the game room are like, "Ooh." They're wondering what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna just stroll straight past them and be like, "Don't worry, everybody. The situation is under control." And I'm just gonna walk down into the darkness of the kitchen.
Okay, you can't see anything. There's just there's just shouts. You can hear there's a very loud voice going, "Oh God, what's on my foot? Get!" And you can, although through that din, you can hear the voice of your co-worker, Barry.
My colleague.
Peer.
Intellectual peer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna carry on and see if I can find him through sort of like echolocation, I guess.
Okay. So
follow the sound of the piss.
So you're moving?
Yep, carefully, probably.
Okay.
So I don't
So
want
that's
to fall
gonna
down the
be
stairs.
8. I'm gonna say challenge rating of like 1.
That's 2 successes. A 5 and a 6.
You get a momentum back. So you have 4 momentum again. Yeah, you can feel there's like stuff on the floor. Like you suspect you've stepped on a lobster or something. And you suspect that's perhaps what's on the chef's foot right now.
Right.
And, you know, but you manage to make it over to where you think Barry is. And you bump into Barry.
What are you doing?
Well, he's short in the power, just like you asked.
I never asked you to do that.
Oh no, right, it was my idea. My bad.
You've been doing this the whole time, have you?
Yeah.
Well, at least the Toffs are talking to the right people, I understand.
Are they? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, you can hear the guards are making their way into this room now, and they're like, going, "What's going on? What's all this racket? Oh, the power's out."
Yeah, is there a guard nearby?
You can. I mean, they've just walked into the room.
They've just walked into the room. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I'd like to walk up to one of them.
Okay.
How
you? I mean, you managed to locate one.
Yeah. So I sort of grab him by the arm and I'm like, "Excuse me, sir. It looks like you got a real serious problem with your power systems here. I'm going to need to take a look at the other ones. Yeah, your guests could be in real danger. They could." I says, "I do."
He's getting more West Country.
Like, really? I mean, gosh, there's this. I mean, we know there's one upstairs. There's one in her ladyship's room. If that were to go, we'd be.
Well, is that the second floor of the house? Is it, sir?
Yes, that would be. What the hell is that on my foot? Get off! And he's like kicking his foot around. Presumably, you suspect that the lobsters have been swimming around in whatever juices are around the floor.
I understand there's also a bit of a lobster situation down here. If you don't mind, I need to make my way up to the second floor power supply.
Get off my foot! At this point, he's just like walking around, kicking his foot. And the other guard who's like steps back up the stairs, out of the kitchen, and says, Here, I can show you. And he gestures up the stairs at you, and he sees Gris next to you, goes, "Yeah, this your assistant or something?"
Intern.
I still learning the trade, so he is, but he's not bad. He comes to me, he does.
Right. Well, come on then. This is causing a lot of commotion.
Right, you are.
I says to myself, Barry, I says.
Okay, so he leads you up to the foyer, and at this point, the guards have kind of left their post, and they're just rushing from like room to room, trying to work out what the hell has happened. And you see the entertainment doors are flung open, and you see your fellow co-workers in there with her ladyship. And then the guard goes up here, and he leads you up a flight of stairs to the left. And you go upstairs to a upper area, which you see is the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you hear the guard go, "God! Oh, always gives me the absolute jeebies." And he goes upstairs, and you follow behind him. You see, in fact, you hear it first, and it's like, and you see there is a clockwork soldier walking around the foyer, and the clockwork soldier turns on the guard, and like for a moment it looks at him, the guard, with its like golden eyes. And then it scans the guard and just like stops and then keeps walking again.
Seems my machine has detected something.
And the guard goes, "Come on, the old tin soldier's all right with me and you up here."
At least he's made of wood, actually, sir. But right, you are.
He walks up and he takes you to the outside the mistress's, what you suspect is the ladyship's bedroom. It is like a power unit, and it's got like whale oil in it at the moment, but it seems to be turned off at the moment.
Yeah, I think I give it a once over, and then I look at Gris. I'm like, it's one of them older models. It is. Remember what I was telling you about, eh?
Whale oil be fucked.
Yeah, that's the one. Right.
Guard's like,
Mr. Guard, sir, so you is. I've got an issue with this one, is that they're all of the panels, you see, are on the other side of the wall, but I need to be on this side as well. My intern just goes inside and has a look at the back end of this, do you? So you do?
I'm very keen to learn.
the guard is a bit suspicious. I think you're going to have to do a skill check.
Yeah, of course. He's a good
I'm gonna
boy,
say-
so he is.
I'm gonna say the challenge is 2 because you're still kind of in his.
It's
his
my
trust, as it
roguish
were.
companion helping me with this.
Yeah, if I may.
Yeah.
Well, first we've got to see if you get any successes. So
Yeah.
I'm
you're
going to talk
talking
cleverly because I want
cleverly,
I want to
okay.
be like I'm basically trying to convince him that
Yeah.
this is standard trade stuff.
Okay, so you're going for a 9 or under, and you need 2.
Does this count as engineering?
I'm gonna say
Talking about engineering, is that still a thing?
I'm
Or
gonna
do
say
I have to
yes.
be doing engineering? Yeah, is that okay? All right. So 5 or lower is a crit. 12 and the 17.
No.
Sorry, my friend. He's like, I don't know about you going into the ladyship's bedroom on your own. There might be a bit of scandal with that. I mean, I can go and, let you do your thing, but I would say, could you please not go into, just please don't go into the bedroom. Like, I just got this job, and if they find you've been in there, and
Right, you
there's
are.
some stuff.
What if you came with us and you were supervising us in our work?
Hey, that's a good idea, that would be. Yeah, then you wouldn't have to worry about knowing too much funny business going on in the room, would you, afternoon?
Very responsible. Come
He
on, we can
looks-
learn on the job together.
He sees the clockwork soldier, and he's like, ooh. He's like, yeah, okay, I'll go with you in a bit. I hate those things. I really don't know why a ladyship shipped one over, but yeah, okay, I'll go with you. And yeah, he opens her ladyship's bed. He's got a key.
Cool.
He unlocks it and opens it and goes in.
I'm going to stay out in the hallway and start fiddling with this thing.
Okay, so you're going with him, Chris. Okay,
Yep.
he opens the door and he turns round and shows you the other bit of the unit. Says, "Here you go. There's the other bit of the unit.
Nice
know.
unit.
Do your thing."
I'm gonna yell through to Barry, be like, I'm in position by the other bit of the unit.
Right, you are, so yes.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like I'm getting a bit of interference. Can you just get... Hold on. I just sort of chuck a really heavy, monkey wrench through. Grab that for you, will me? And just give it a good old whack.
The guard's looking interested in what's going on. Like, oh, okay, yeah, this is how engineering works.
I'm gonna sort of crack my knuckles and be like, oh, hang on, I've got to keep my finger on this. Could you, and I'm going to ask him to pick up the wrench, and when he bends down, I'm just going to knock him in the side of the head.
Oh, yeah, sure. Any way I can help. And he leans down to go and pick it up. You're gonna punch him.
I fight him forcefully with brawling.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna still say this is a 2 because this is a guard.
Can I help?
You know, he's been trained in this. He's got to get at least 1 success first before you can help.
Okay.
Okay, so 11 or under, and a 5's under a crit.
Let me just check something. I mean,
I got nothing.
okay,
Oh dear.
got nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go and swing for this guy.
Yeah.
And you miss.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oi, what are you doing?" You trying something?
What? No, I was putting out my hand for the wrench. Please give it here.
Very forcefully.
Can you're gonna have to convince him to give you the wrench.
Okay. So it's talk. Come on, get it here. We're in a ladyship's bedroom. I don't want to keep her waiting.
Yeah. So how are you doing this?
Talking boldly.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's a 2. It's tricky.
Should have tried to intimidate him. No, that would have been bad. Well, that's a crit success.
Okay. So you got how many?
I got 1 success, but it's a crit.
Okay, so you got a crit. He goes, Yeah, sure. And he hands you the wrench, but he's very suspicious of you now.
Gonna try to hit him in the head with the
Like,
wrench.
he like gonna try and hit him
Thank
in the head
you.
with a wrench.
Yeah.
Okay, well
I think
he's-
whilst this is happening, like I haven't taken my eyes off the thing that I'm pretending to fiddle with, but I just sort of shut the door slowly.
Come on, mate, give me the wrench.
Okay, he sees, so you're just straight up hitting him.
Yep.
He sees you doing this.
Yep.
And he's gonna roll against you, and I'm gonna buy a D20 for this character using the chaos you've given me.
Oh no.
So that's spent that. So I'm gonna let me find the stats for this guy.
Come on, baby.
Who would have thought chaos was a bad thing?
Johnny, you could spend a momentum. We got 2
Yeah,
left.
we have 4.
We've
Yeah.
4 left.
Oh,
May I
4.
spend a momentum?
Yeah,
Please,
go for it.
brother, may I have a momentum?
Okay. It's got rolling. Oh wow, you're very lucky. They were all fails.
I got a success and a crit.
Yes.
Wow, look at you. Okay. Yeah, he sees you swinging for him. He goes to grab your arm, but he just overshoots and like puts his head nearer to where the wrench is going. Are you? You're trying to knock this person out.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him on the head. He goes
Yep.
bong like that, and it's like, oh, cool, blimey, and then like falls to the side like that.
I want to call through the door. Oh, I think I see the problem. The fuse box is done.
Right, you are. I'll come rounding up then, shall I?
If you wouldn't mind.
When you're going into the room, you are very aware of the fact that the Clockwork Soldier is like walking around this landing, just slowly.
Okay.
It's aware of you, but
Does it seem bothered that I'm going into the room?
no,
Where the guard
because it
went in.
still thinks that the guard is there.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you suspect that there might be a time when it may check what you're up to.
Okay.
The minute you walk into the room, I'm gonna look at you and go, "Oh, well done, officer. You apprehended that intruder, and as sure as your uniform is that of a guard, we'll be able to get out of here no problem once we've found what we are looking for."
He just sort of like, he just doesn't understand what you're saying.
Put the guard's clothes on, mate.
Right, you are. Just drag him off to the corner of the room and start getting changed. Do
Okay,
they
what-
fit me in, or am I like, is my belly like hanging out?
No, you're actually like, this man was quite broad,
Mm.
so it's quite big around the shoulders.
Okay.
But it gets a bit tighter around the middle, definitely.
Yeah.
It certainly looks like, you know, it's maybe not been tailored for a man of your disposition. Downstairs quickly, Eliza and Temperance, you're still in the entertainment room. You did spot Barry and Gris with a guard,
Yeah.
but then you saw the guard lead him upstairs.
Okay.
You're also noticing how the guards are kind of running around. There seems to be more noise coming from the other side of the manor house. So now there just
Okay.
seems to be chaos in general.
Okay. And how's her ladyship?
She's still sat there just going, "Ooh, am I really a doll?" She's very drunk.
I say we should double team her ladyship, business style.
Oh, wow. She'd love that. So she just sat there and she notices you two standing there. She says, "Oh, my flowers, come sit with me. I demand entertainment."
Yes, of course, your ladyship. My goodness, you're the life and soul of the party. I can't think why anyone else would have left.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Eliza?
Quiet.
Yes. You're there, and behind her the servant is still there. She just gestures to them to go and fill up her glass and then your glasses. And then the servant goes back again. You can tell this servant is just like, how did I end up in this scenario? And she turns to both of you and says, now tell me, what do I owe the pleasure?
Eliza's a biographer, you know. She's written some very successful books. I'm sure you'd be a fascinating subject, especially with your recent successes.
Oh, you're too kind, but yes, I've always thought of as a noble. There's hierarchies in nobility, did you know? And I was never the biggest fish in the pond, but recently an investment with Mr. Kilcuddy's oil business has gotten me quite a lot of success. Yes. A very fine choice, of course. I was privy to a little bit of information, if you know what I mean. She tips her note. It's like,
Well, this would make for a fantastic book. Oh, I can imagine the sales now. I wrote a bestseller, you know, and I'm currently looking for an outstanding subject for my next piece, as Temperance here says. I would love to hear the story of the relationship between yourself and Mr. Kilcuddy, and how you've climbed into such lofty echelons.
are you trying to get some information from her?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, well, yeah, you can tell that she likes to be flattered, and like she's clearly flattered by this. So how are you talking to her?
I would talk, let's say, cleverly, because I don't think I'm trying to like push her. Because if she's intoxicated anyway, like I don't think it's going to take a lot. So it's more just picking choice words. I'd like to use my society focus if I can, because I think the pressure here is like, you know, you're a member of like a high-ranking member of society. Look, I can make you even more famous and.
Okay,
beloved.
so I'm gonna say it's still 2, because this is kind of information I don't tell everyone, but she is quite drunk. So 11 or less, and if you roll a 4 or less, you're gonna get a crit.
Mm-hmm. That is a 2 and an 8, so it's a success and a crit. So
that
3.
will most certainly do it. Okay.
More
So we
momentum
gain a
as well.
momentum.
Yeah. So how many do you have now? 5, I think.
4.
4, because
Four.
Johnny spent one.
Johnny
Yeah.
used
Oh, he did. Right. Yeah. She looks around, seeing that it's quite empty in here. There's some sort of hubbub going on, and she chuckles to herself a little bit. Okay, you seem like young, fun types. She leans forward towards you both. She says, "What do you two know about the occult?"
I knew it. I didn't say anything, but yeah, I've been known to dabble, your ladyship. I mean, we in upper society have to be of rounded tastes.
We all dabble in these things. We all have our little moments, or little thoughts and visions, as it were. But what if I told you that I have touched the occult with these very hands? You know, it's no coincidence that all those whales seem to be favouring Mr. Kilcuddy at the moment. Do you know about... She looks around really carefully now. Do you two know about the outsider?
can I like? I don't know if I want to. No, do you know what? Can I like yawn and kind of go, "Ugh," and so my sleeve rides up and she can see the mark.
So it's on your arm.
Yeah, it's not on my hand.
She sees it, but she doesn't seem to like acknowledge what it is. She's like, oh, what a lovely sight. She says,
oh, she's a faker. Okay.
She says, well, did you respond to the question other than showing your arm?
No, I thought that would work, but I didn't realise she was a fake outside of fan.
She says, well, let's say he left a few gifts behind for people who are clever enough to find them. Kilcuddy managed to get his hand on one of these gifts. Very strange artifact. I hate to go near it or touch it, but I have touched it. Brave that I am. Whenever you put your hand on it, you can hear the song of whales. The hard bone underneath. It really is quite a peculiar thing. And well, where safer to keep it than yours truly is. She dresses her eyes upstairs and goes, it's you and me, my little pretties, just between you and me.
It's a bone charm then.
You suspect. I mean, you can roll to try and see if you can remember if there's anything else that kind of triggers in your mind.
I don't really have anything that would be. I think it would be a wasted roll.
You think it would? Well, give it a go.
Well, all right. Okay, all right.
I'm just. You don't have to, but
I will study swiftly to see if I can remember anything. It's a 9.
Okay, so quickly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it will be a. I'm gonna say it's a 2.
Okay. I got a 1 success.
That's a critical. Excellent. Well, you got 1 successful. You rolled a 1.
Huh? No, sorry. Yeah, I got 1 success. I rolled a 5.
Okay. You've heard. You know this is a bone charm. Like, you know that what she's talking about is a bone charm. And judging by her gestures, she's not being very subtle about where it might be.
Okay, yeah.
So at that point, she just goes, you and me, my little pretty, you and me. And then suddenly she just goes, oh. Just starts snoring. And the servant's just like, oh. Okay.
Cool. Matt, how are you for time?
I probably need to run now, unless it's going to wrap up in literally like 2 or 3 minutes. But I can just hop out as long as it's not going to wreck anything, because I feel like Eliza.
I mean, we can just say like you two.
If you need a little bit more time, like.
Yeah, I mean, like it probably would wrap up in the next few minutes. Like, it depends again what you guys do. Like, you probably got all the knowledge you need to put the pieces together. But
is me dropping out going to ruin the frame?
Yeah. Do you think we can wrap in 10 minutes if you just tell us what to do? Like, I know it's not very in the spirit of the game,
I mean,
but like, for the sake of the video.
I think you pretty much know what to do now, right?
So you guys need to find the bone charm.
We just need to search the room, find the bone
yeah,
charm.
Cool. Yeah.
If Alex makes it absurdly easy for you to find the bone charm, then we can all like quick escape.
I will just pretend that I rolled whatever I need to roll, or whoever it is, and then we can just crack on, just for the sake of Matt's time.
That's fine.
Cool.
Okay,
thanks.
so
that's okay.
That's all right. We'll cut to Gris and Barry upstairs,
wearing a lovely uniform.
Yeah, you're in her ladyship's bedroom now, alone it seems.
Right then, suppose this is the kind of place you might find something of import or interest. Do you think, Grath?
Yeah, I imagine so.
Right, let's just start ripping crap out the walls to see what falls out there, eh?
All right. Yeah, let's
So you're going to have a look around.
Yeah, I'm going to study forcefully. I'm literally just going to rip all the drawers out.
Pulling cables out.
Okay. Right. So you're going to study to try and find... That's fine, yeah.
Spend maybe buy an extra D20 because we want to...
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
How
we've got
many
loads
more
of
can I
momentum.
buy?
You got like 4 momentum.
Yeah,
I think you can only... You can't... Can you use all the momentum to buy like 7 D20?
I think it tops out at like 5, something like that.
Oh.
So it costs 1 to buy an extra, 2 to buy an extra
buy
on top
one
of
after
that.
Yeah.
So you could buy 2 extra.
So here's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to spend 1 momentum to buy an extra D20. I am then going to spend 2 extra momentum, if it's right with you guys, to say that now that her ladyship is asleep, you're able to slink off and come and join us in the room. Because then you can identify, as a truth, I mean.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so this truth, you're saying they've managed to join you.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is, you remember they were talking about that secret room in the entertainment room?
Did I accidentally yank it open?
Yeah, let's say that the servants got bored and wandered off. And you see that there is a bookshelf there that looks very suspiciously placed. You're gonna push it aside and find a secret stairwell. You walk up there, and suddenly you pop out of the ladyship's bedroom. You open the door, and a portrait suddenly opens inward, and there you find
us just rummaging in drawers, like, oh, dude.
It's not what it looks like. Oh, it is what it looks like.
Well.
So you're studying forcefully, are you?
Yes.
So you're
And then
going to
feel
be
free to help me.
rolling 10.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it's going to take you 2.
Okie dokie. And then I've got one more.
Got 3 dice.
If you use this one.
Okay, I got a 15, a 3, and a 4, so that's 2 successes.
Hey.
2 successes. Okay, so you look around, and you see like a load of clothes and like the bed and everything, and like underneath the bed, classic.
Under the mattress, yeah.
You find an ornate box, and when you pick it up, Barry, it's just like, oh yeah, it's a fancy ass box. But then as soon as you take it out of its hiding place, Temperance can like sense that there's something in that box that's like, this is weird.
Okay, that's
Getting a B. Do you know anyone with the name B?
Okay, can I take the box, please, and open it?
Yeah, I chuck it over my shoulder. I don't think anything of it,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it probably
okay,
just
yeah.
lands in your hands or something.
Okay.
I open it and take out what I presume is a big
find the
chunky bone
charm
charm.
in there, and you hear the whale song. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Picks up a bit of bone.
You suspect that this is the bone charm that the ladyship was talking about. So
I'm gonna
that
shove it into my coat.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you've essentially discovered, like, oh, okay, this is how he's doing it.
Okay. Do you just sort of relay the info to us?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like grab the 2 ladies by like the scruff of their collars and march them out of the building as if they were intruders. Now that I've got my guard coat on, and just like force them out the building so it looks like I'm kicking them out, but actually we're just escaping.
Okay. And Gris?
I'm going to yeet myself out the window by moving towards them.
Okay,
He hates windows.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a 3, and the negative will be if you will damage yourself.
I've rolled a crit, which is 2 successes.
Ooh.
But not 3 successes, so I'll
No,
just
okay.
damage myself and fall out the window.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, you do manage to fall out the window, and people are just like, some drunk guy just fell out a window. And you do, like, you sprain your ankle and you land. Like, oh.
You just hop off into the night.
Yeah, you're like hobbling off.
Yep.
Okay, you guys get out. And you make
As soon as barreled lets go of my collar, because I haven't used it yet, I'm going to spend my void points.
spend time. Okay.
which means I can take 2 actions instead of 1, adds +2 difficulty to other characters, and I'm going to run away with the bone charm.
Okay, yeah, I mean, like, the guards are like, ooh. Sigor!
Eliza
Okay.
decides it's like, there goes my book deal.
Okay, you make it back to Mr. Glutter, and you explain what you found, and you show him the bone charm.
No, I've gone.
Ran off without
you're gone
us.
with the bone charm!
Yeah, I ran, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
These
well,
guys can
yeah.
explain whatever they want to him.
So the moral of the
Okay.
story is don't trust Alice Bell.
Temperance has run off. You go back to Mr. Glutter.
We're all presumably
I don't-
killed. I don't know.
None of you go back to him.
No, we don't have what
Okay.
you asked for.
You're not getting your money then.
I start a fantastic career in the guard.
I go explain and ask him for the money.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Can I have the
Do
money
you
now?
tell him that your colleague ran away with it?
I tell him that it is being moved to a safe location and that I am not authorized to know said location right now, but I will share the intel with him as soon as I find out.
Sounds good enough to me.
I run away.
And then we all lived happily ever after.
Oh, well, there you go.
Hey, thank you,
Really
Ian.
good fun. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
we had a great
Yeah,
time.
Thank you, Alex.
It
I'm
feels
gonna
very
go-
Dishonored.
Yeah.
That
It
was,
really
yeah,
feels like that world.
the bone charm you found was an actual bone charm that you get in the game, which is called
Oh.
Yearning
cool.
of the Leviathan, and it actually attracts whales,
Huh.
and it
Oh, wow.
allows you to breathe underwater as well. So,
That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Temperance is
Sexy
living out a life
animals.
under the waves.
Under the sea.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching this Dicebreaker video of the Dishonored RPG. Thank you very much to Alex Meehan for running this this adventure full
That's
of
all right.
full of oohs all over the place. And a huge thank you to Alice Bell for joining us. Alice, would you like to plug everything that you're involved with?
Yes, please, for all your PC gaming needs, visit www.rockpapershotgun.com. I think that's pretty much the only thing I am
I've heard
involved in.
that Dishonored is one of those PC video games.
Yeah.
It is. Do you know what? Yeah. Gosh, it's almost as if this was a perfect crossover.
Yeah, and like I said, the physical version of the book will be out next month.
Amazing.
Get the PDF right now.
Thank you very much for watching then. If you'd like to learn more about the Dishonored RPG, there'll be links in the description. But more importantly, there will be links popping up at the bottom of the screen here where you can watch some of the other videos here on the Dicebreaker YouTube channel. You can also head over to dicebreaker.com where we have some fantastic written articles from Alex Meehan and Matt Jarvis themselves, where they'll be going over guides and reviews and lists and all kinds of great stuff. And make sure to hit the bell icon below this video so you get notified whenever me and Johnny and Alex Lodies put some new stuff out on the channel as well. If you also want to grab one of these t-shirts that I'm wearing right now, you can head over to my Shopify. That's dicebreaker.myshopify.com is the link for that, and we've got all kinds of merch on there. But more importantly, all of you at home, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. Bye.
Bye.